I find the interview process fun. For me, it's actually part of the process of director whispering, of movie making, but also of getting to know the director and getting to know the kind of movie they want to make. It really does start right in the interview, and you can weed out a lot of bad experiences for yourself by troubleshooting a lot of stuff at the interview as well. So that's why I actually called the seminar How to Interview Your Director and Land the Gig. Because I want you guys to be in control. Hi England. I want you guys to be in control of that interview. Oh, there's still more people coming in. If you're more in control of that process, you're gonna know if it's gonna be a good fit for you. Because our relationship with the director is quite important, as you know. Some of you here have never script supervised. Some of you are seasoned script supervisors, so there's a whole range of experiences here. Some of what I'll say for some of you might seem obvious, but to others it won't, so I'm sort of including everybody, okay? So here's a story about an interview that I did in recent years. So it was my interview for, it could have gone horribly wrong. So I was half an hour late for the interview, okay? I went to the wrong hotel. Most of the time in Toronto, my interviews with directors are at the Four Seasons Hotel, and for some reason they were at the Park Hyatt. I was coming off another show. I showed up at the wrong hotel. It was warm. It was really hot outside, and I was sweating trying to find I didn't even know where the other hotel was. I was like panicking. I wasn't panicking about the interview. I was panicking about the fact that I was so late. So I walked in, and normally you're going to interview with the director. Normally it's just you and the director. If it's a first-time director, you'll be interviewing with the director and the producer. But imagine this. I walk in and there's 6 people at the table and me, and I'm half an hour late, okay? So they're at this fancy restaurant in the Park Hyatt. There's the director, the director's wife, the DOP, the executive producer, the other producer, and the UPM. And there's a little seat for me. Not a usual interview, so I was a little taken aback. I sat down and made a joke. That's the first thing I did. I sat down and made a joke. And I said, well, I blew this job, so I guess I better go home now. And they're like, no, we actually have 5 minutes. So if you've been to, a number of you have been to interviews before as script supervisors, and you know when it's a good interview, you're there for 45 minutes to an hour. Like when it's a really good interview and you know you got the job, if you're there that long, usually you've got the job. Either that or it's really, really important to the director and they're taking real time to interview you. They told me I had 5 minutes because I was so late and they had to move on to a tech survey. Guys, I got the job. It was a $100,000 contract for me. I wasn't thinking about any of that at the interview. I realized then and there, I must be an interview ninja. If I could walk in half an hour late, make an ass of myself, be a mess because I was sweating and still get the job.